Yo, what is up, guys? So, I will be looking at my syllabus for my Math 151 calculus class at UMBC. Um, this will be for, like I said, Calc 151, or Math 151, which is just Calc 1, basically. So, yeah. So, uh, okay, this is very blurry. um, okay, there we go. Math 151, Calc and Analytic Geometry. So my discussion time is Sondheim, so it's 9 to 9:50. So 10 to 10:50 is my actual like class time, and then 9 9:50 is my quiz time. Um, okay, so TAs. So we got an Asian and a Hispanic person. Okay. Sorry if it seems kind of crude to just base their names and assume the race, but I mean Manuel Freire del Pozo and Yuting Lu, I assume is Asian and Hispanic. So, all right, okay, um, you'll use WebAssign. So textbook, and then you'll also use WebAssign as an online. I've used it before, yeah. So testing and grading, the usual, okay, so it's simple. 90, 80, 70, 60, 90 is an A. So WebAssign, the best 10 weighted as described below. So the best 10 quizzes are 100 points. Discussion part, oh, oh, participation. Oh, so discussion, we have 2 days a week, meaning we would have two quizzes a week. And I was kind of thinking, I was like, wait a minute. Wait, no. So does that mean we have a quiz every discussion? No, there's teaching in the discussion too. Okay. Um, so there's participation, which is 100 points. Okay. So homework and discussion are kind of weighted the same. Um, I will say this. I would I I feel like myself I struggle with participating just cuz if a lot of other people raise their hands, I'm not the type of person who will keep raising my hand up until the teacher calls on me. But I think in this situation for math, I think it'll be good for I think I'll be fine. I feel like um there will be less people participating than compared to my ethics class. So quizzes, so there will be the best 10, or no, there'll be 10 quizzes with 3 drops plus quiz 0. So 0, okay, that kind of is a little confusing. So there's 10 quizzes, or the best 10, and you can drop 3, include plus quiz 0. So quiz 0, oh, so quiz 0 is kind of like a bonus. It says there's the best, or it doesn't say best, but I assume best 10, or no, 10 quizzes with 3 drops, and then it says plus, so that's, yeah, so the total points, if I get those 10 quizzes right, then that would be okay. Okay, exams 3. Oh, yeah, no, that's normal. Yeah, 3, and then the final, which is 4. Okay, 100 points each. Okay, so there's no 10 extra credit points from what I see here. Okay. Um, Final exam is 200 points. Okay, so, and then the total is 900 points. So let's assume we get WebAssign 100 and we get discussion 100. So that's 200 points in total. Um, so, okay. Course outcome. Understand limits, derivative, integrals. Study skills. All right, here we go. This is going to be a lot. Hold on. Attendance and behavior. Attendance is crucial to success in this class. You must attend a lecture and discussion in which you are enrolled. It will be covering a new material at a rapid rate, and if you fall behind, it will be very difficult to catch up. There'll be no makeups or extensions on web assigned homework or any discussion-related activities, worksheets, quizzes, etc. Quiz drops exist because when life happens, there will be no quiz makeups for any reason. Makeup exams will be given at my discretion, in general, only in a situation where conflicts sanction university activity or religious holiday, which I have notified at least a week in advance. Such activities may include things, course conflict or athletic event. I will excuse a missed exam due to illness only if I am notified before the exam and only if you furnish a signed doctor's note at the earliest available opportunity. Professionally, respect. Yo, this guy's funny. No, this guy. Okay, I'll admit I cheated on y'all. I read a little bit of this beforehand. Not this, but a separate couple of documents. And he been throwing in jokes, bro. Yeah. Hold on. As we are all adults here, I expect us to act like adults and treat each other professionally. This means that everyone should treat each other with respect in the class, texting, social media, defending a Pokemon gym, watching reels. Yo, I can tell this ain't just ChatGPT. He put real time into this. Talking on cell phone, not that anybody does that anymore, is not appropriate, distracting. There will be a... Whoa, hold on. Whoa. There will be a ban on cell phones. Oh, are you serious? No. There will be a ban on cell phones, laptops, tablets, earphones, and other mobile devices in class, except in cases where they are being directly used for classroom activities. Same will be in effect for discussion sections. So I feel like the discussion section isn't just quizzes. I think maybe one day out of the week, discussion is meant for teaching, and the other discussion is meant for, I think, quiz. I don't think there's 2 quizzes a week. Okay. Quick. Is this how you spell quickly? We will quickly. Oh, that's the site. You will need an internet cable device in class to check in, and you'll check in using code generated. We are using this tool chiefly to monitor while you will not. That's some bull. While you will not be directly penalized or rewarded for attendance. Man, I'm not signing up for attendance for nothing. Flip that. Are you serious? So you're telling me, what, they're just using this for research purposes? Yeah, flip that. Homework and web assign. A list of suggested book problems for each section will be available on Blackboard. While the book problems themselves will not be collected, each week a number of these problems will be assigned on WebAssign problems will be due each week. Please keep an eye on the WebAssign upcoming due dates. Assignments will always be due by 11:59 on the due date. There are no makeups or extensions, but 90% accuracy will be enough for full credit. Hold on now. Do you know how many times I was like stressing myself to get an 100% on every homework? Because, okay, I mean, all right. Other scores will be scaled accordingly. The algorithm is a minimum score 10 out of 9, 10. You get 5 tries for each web assigned question. Extra tries will not be issued. Okay, 5 tries is a lot. Each web assigned assignment will be marked out of 10 points. Highest 10 web assigned will be added together and taken as your grade out of a possible 100. You are still responsible for any material that you skip. Given the leniency of this grading, there is not a reason in the world for anybody to get... Yeah. Honestly, bro. I like that he called it out. Because I had a friend, he's smarter than me, by the way. He didn't do any homework. That homework, 5 tries on each question. Are you serious? 5 tries on each question. That's a free 100 points right there. Yeah. Blackboard. Okay. Yeah, only web assigned homework each week is not enough to do well. Web assigned is a start, not a finish. Spend 10 to 12 hours per week on homework and study guide. 2 hours a night? Now, okay. The best way to get good at doing math is doing math. Oh my gosh. It sounds so simple, but a lot of people don't realize. Even with anything in life, people don't real like the best way to get good at doing something is to do it over and over and over and over and over again. That you are able to complete without the aid of your book notes or the watch it button on WebAssign. I know, bro. The watch it button on WebAssign, bro. Last semester, what I do, I'd go through the homework and watch the thing, do it, and just like complete the homework, just so that I can, get the homework done. Then I would go back and then actually practice it for the quiz. Success has much more to do. Success in this course has much more to do with proper time management, study habits, as with aptitude or skill mathematics. I feel like at a certain level, mathematics, no matter how much you study and how much you efficiently source your time to math, right? No matter what, I feel like at a level of math, there's just a sort of IQ block. But at this level, it's just a matter of just are you willing to put in the work? How to pass this class? Convince me that you know what you're talking about. Be good, I'm the only one. Practice math. You cannot get good at math by looking over your notes, watching videos, or somebody else, or having ChatGPT or Google do it. You need to practice it until you're quick, accurate, and confident. You need to get to the point where you know you're correct. You cannot get good at lifting weights without lifting weights. You cannot get good at doing math without doing math. Okay. All right. AI. Here we go, bro. AI, from my perspective as an educator, is not evil in itself. It can be used responsibly or irresponsibly. It is incumbent upon you as a student to make sure that you use AI in ways that reinforce your learning goals that are keeping UMBC's academic integrity. Tell you whether you're... If you use AI like a crutch, you will destroy your own ability to do mathematics. In class, for grand majority, you obviously will not be allowed to use AI. Homework for you, you'll need practice. I had a friend who last semester I did pre-calc. When we would study together, right? And a lot of the times I would see him end up just using like AI for the homework. Using AI to figure out an answer for a homework problem isn't what's wrong there. When you figure out the answer, you need to realize, and this is the part that my friend didn't do, you need to look at how ChatGPT did the steps, and if ChatGPT didn't show you the steps, ask it to show you. You need to know the steps, how they did it. And then once you're done the homework, go back, do the same question, and then practice another one that's similar and try it yourself. If you don't know it, ask ChatGPT again and again until you can do it on your own. That's my philosophy on it. Um, AI cannot learn for you. Although AI can help teach you, AI cannot learn for you. Wow, that's facts. On non-quiz days, discussion sections will consist of group-oriented worksheets. Okay, so there are days that don't have a quiz for discussions. That's nice. So you are expected to actively work on discussion activities, not lean on the work of others. You will be able to earn up to 100 points from discussions throughout the term, and the grading will allow for some small, reasonable number of missed days without penalty. There will be no makeups on discussions. Full dis- Full disclosure, we are currently experimenting with this portion of the course, so some details are still to be determined. Huh? We will not treat you unfairly. Quizzes. Let's go. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord God. I thought there was gonna be 2 quizzes a week. Monday quiz and Wednesday. Oh my, 9 a.m. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Oh my gosh. This is what I was worried about. I thought there was gonna be 2 quizzes a week. There will be a quiz on most Wednesdays in your discussion section, always covering the material from previous weeks of the class, or week of the class. Meaning Monday's discussion section will focus on review of previous week's material. There are 10 quizzes throughout the term as seen below on the daily schedule. The lowest 3 quizzes will be dropped. Each quiz will be graded out of 25 points, 7 quizzes at 25 points each, plus 0 quiz, which cannot be... Okay. Okay, so the quiz 0 can be dropped. So if I fail that, John, is it just cooked? Each quiz will be graded out of 25 points. 7 quizzes at 25. Or I already read that. Adds up to total 200 points. Each quiz will be 30 minutes long, and will be followed by a discussion of the solutions. Okay, each quiz will be 30 and will. Oh no, that sounds terrible. So you're telling me we're gonna do the quiz as soon as we get to class, and then we're gonna discuss the answers right after? Oh, that sucks. What if you obviously get something wrong? Oh man. If you arrive late to your discussion, oh, oh no, wait, that sucks. So, okay, no, that's fine though, because if quizzes are on Wednesday, then that's fine. Yeah, we can make time on Wednesday, yeah. Because I usually like to do cardio in the morning until like 8:30, 8:20. So yeah, even if we're a little bit late, we're chilling. Um, Calculus, readiness, quiz 0, and calculators. Many students find Math 151 to be a difficult course, often their first difficult. One way to prepare yourself for success is to make sure you're extremely comfortable with prerequisites, algebra, and pre-calc. If you limped through pre-calculus with a low or mid-range C, and it has been a long time since you took the math course, luckily I took it last semester. If you are weak in your prerequisites, you may serve dropping this course and taking 150. I already took 150. Quiz, okay. Quiz 0 is a quiz administered in the discussion at the beginning of the term, which assesses your ability with the course prerequisites. This is a required assignment for this course and must be completed at the beginning of the semester. It is scored as a non-droppable quiz out of 25 points and is part of your quiz score. Scoring lower on quiz 0 is a very good indicator that you either need to drop the course or prepare to work extra catch up. To be clear, quiz 0 is the best in-course barometer that you have to judge whether you're ready for Calc 1. If you cannot score as high as a 50% or a 12.5 out of 25 on quiz 0, you have some serious catching up to do. If you cannot score as high as 25%, 6.25 out of 25 on quiz 0, you need to seriously consider dropping the course and taking or retaking pre-calc instead. To prepare for quiz 0, I suggest making use of the pre-homework, which is available under course. Yeah, if I were to take quiz 0 right now, I'd be 100% cooked. I just need to review a little bit and practice a little bit. Luckily, Monday, I don't even have school on Monday. So, I don't have school Monday. So, I just got to study Monday. Honestly, this Sunday, I'm going to study tomorrow, Monday, and Tuesday. So we should be fine. If you cannot, so yeah, it is important that to note that this is a non-calc course. Yeah, I already know. All right, here we go. Exams. There will be 3 exams given during lecture. The first is Wednesday. Wow. So the first is in a month, March 4th. Second is Wednesday, April 8th. And the third is Wednesday. Oh, why is that so soon? Wednesday, April 29th. Exams are calculators. Are held in the same room as lecture. Closed notes, yeah, closed book, no calc, yeah. If your lowest exam score is at least 25% and it is to your benefit, if your lowest exam score is at least a 25% and it is to your benefit, I will replace this lowest exam score with your score on the final. I like that. Personally, I like that. This policy allows you to have a bad test day and also reflects the fact that learning takes place over the course of the semester. What you may not understand at the beginning may be clear at the end. Okay, so you got to get at least 25%. So you can't just miss one. Okay. The final exam, TBA. Okay. Yeah, cheating, harassment. All right, so here's the syllabus. So Monday, so there's no snow day. So Wednesday, quiz 0. Friday, we're going to learn about tangents and velocities and limits to functions. Monday, calculating limits. Wednesday, quiz 1 on last week's stuff. 2.4 continued on Friday. Quiz 2 on 2.3. So we're starting off as far as the quizzes. 2.3 to 2.4. So that's just 2.3 and 2.4, 2.1 and 2.2, 2.5 and 2.6, 2.7. Okay, so this one might be a lot of topics in it. But these are just 2 topics. Okay. And then exam. Oh, March 14 is when spring is? Spring break is? Okay. It better not be cold during then. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. So that's about it. Um um I'm trying to see if there's anything else. I already saw study guide. All right, so yeah, and then old exams. Apparently, this exam was very bad. Apparently. Oh, this looks okay. I'm not gonna look at that. I'm scaring myself. Okay, it should be fine. It doesn't seem terrible. Um, yeah, quiz 0 prep. Just looking at the worksheet review. Tan of 30 degrees is root 3 over 3. Secant of 5 pi over 4. Okay. Secant of 5 pi over 4. I think it's I mean I could convert that to a 180 over 4 and convert that to a degree. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to review this. Cosecant is for sine, so sine of 5 pi over 3 I'd have to figure out. And I don't think, no, 5 pi, that's not on the unit circle, is it? Hold on. Sorry, I'm deviating a little bit. No, it's not. 5 pi over 3? Or is it? It is. Okay, 5 pi. Yeah, I was about to say 4, 3. Yeah. So, yeah, 5 pi over 4 is, let's see, cosine of 5 pi over 4. Cosine of pi over 4 is root 2 over 2. All students take negative root 2 over 2. Maybe. And then evaluate the following. So yeah, I get this. Tan inverse. I think tan inverse. Oh, I forgot about that. No, this is the one where you do tan is opposite over hypotenuse, and then you use that to find adjacent over hypotenuse. So I need to find adjacent by having opposite over hypotenuse, which is just a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And then, yeah, this one I don't really get. Simplify the following expressions that don't use negative exponents. Yeah, I kind of forgot. I forgot, but invert. So yeah, we definitely have a lot of practice to do, but this seems doable. 100%. I mean, we had pre-calc. We literally had pre-calc last semester. I feel like a lot of the scariness of this course is meant for people who didn't take pre-calc or took pre-calc and like not failed it, but like barely got a C or something. So I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll lock in either way, and yeah, let's do this. Let's do it. We're gonna lock in. Yeah. Wait, let me see if there's anything else real quick. Yeah, no, there's nothing. All right. Peace.